This is your production database. Real customers, real orders, $48,000 in delivered revenue. Been running for months. One bad query, one missing where clause, one tired developer at 11 p.m., and 147 orders? Gone, unless you have a backup. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to back up MySQL: the manual way, which most tutorials stop at, the Cron way, which is better but still breaks, and the automated way, so you never have to think about it again. Let's go. By the end of this video, you'll have column 3. Let's start with the basics. This is the database we'll be working with. An e-commerce store with products, customers, orders, and payments. About 870 rows across 5 tables. Real enough to matter. 1 command, 1 file, and technically, you're backed up. This is where most YouTube tutorials end. But let me show you why this isn't enough. This is a logical dump, create table statements, followed by insert statements. It's human-readable SQL. You can open it in any editor. That's the good news. Here's the bad news. Nobody remembers. You're deploying on Friday. You're rushing. You skip the backup. And then the migration fails. Your backup lives in home/user/backup.sql, the same server that just crashed, the same disk that just failed. If someone places an order mid-dump, your backup might capture the order but miss the payment, or get the product but miss the inventory deduction. Your backup is now corrupt, and you won't know until you restore. There are flags for this. Single transaction for InnoDB consistency, routines for stored procedures, triggers, and if you forget any of them, your backup is silently incomplete. When was the last time you actually restored one of these and verified it worked? A backup you haven't tested is a wish, not a backup. This is the manual command you should use. I'll put it in the description. Copy it. Keep it somewhere. But even with the right flags, you still have to remember to run it. And you won't. So let's fix that. First, we create the backup script. We define our database credentials and the storage path. We use mysqldump with the, quote, single transaction flag to ensure data consistency, and we append a timestamp to the file name. Crucially, we include a cleanup command to delete backups older than 7 days, keeping our storage clean and manageable. Now, we make the script executable and schedule it. We set it to run every 6 hours. 4 backups a day. This is the rhythm of a reliable system. We pipe the output to a log file so we can track every execution. This is better, much better. It's automated, it's organized, and it's logged. Most production systems run exactly this setup. And yet, most of them are just one silent failure away from disaster. Don't just back up your data. Verify that you can actually restore it. The 5 ways Cron fails. Failure 1. Disk full. 4 backups a day. 186 kilobytes each. After 30 days, 22 megabytes. No problem. But your app logs are also on this disk. Your uploaded images, your Docker images. One day the disk fills up. Cron runs. MySQLdump writes an empty file. You don't notice for weeks. Failure 2. Password changed. You rotated the database password. Forgot to update the script. Cron fails silently for 14 days. 0 backups. Failure 3. MySQL is down. MySQL crashed. Cron runs anyway. Writes nothing. The log file shows the error, but nobody's reading the log file at 3 a.m. Failure 4. Database dropped before backup window. Someone drops the database at 2 p.m. Your next Cron backup is at 6 p.m. That's a 4-hour gap. 4 hours of orders. Gone. Failure 5. Script rots. 6 months later. You changed server. You migrated to a managed database. You forgot to update the Cron. The script runs every 6 hours against nothing. You think you're backed up. You're not. Cron is a scheduler, not a backup system. It doesn't know if the backup succeeded. It doesn't alert anyone. It doesn't store off-site. It doesn't test restores. You need more than a scheduler. You need a system. Here's what column 3 looks like. This is SimpleBackups. Step 1. Connect your server and your database. Adding a server is as easy as copying a command to my server's terminal. I'm adding my e-commerce DB. It's running on the same server. But SimpleBackups also works with remote databases, managed databases, RDS, DigitalOcean, anything with a MySQL port. Connection tested. That's it. No script to write, no cron to configure. Step 2. Where do the backups go? I'm choosing Simple Storage, but it supports S3, Backblaze B2, DigitalOcean Spaces, Google Cloud Storage, Wasabi. Your backup is never on the same server as your database. Step 3. Schedule. I want backups daily, but I can choose anything, hourly, daily, custom cron, even multiple schedules. Now I'm going to run the first backup live, right now. Done. Compressed, encrypted, uploaded to simple storage. I didn't write a script, I didn't configure cron, I didn't SSH into a server, and if this had failed, I'd already have a Slack notification. Simple Backups hits all 5 in under 60 seconds of setup. It's what I use. It's what this channel is built on. Link is in the description. Free trial, no credit card.